Welcome to the next level of training for Alongsiders Mobilizers. We've designed this course for those of you who are already leading or helping to lead in Alongsiders movement, but you want to take things to the next level. You want to multiply the leaders that you have, you want to raise up many more youth and reach many more children with the love of God. Take a moment just to think about the children in your communities that do not yet have an Alongsider. What are some of the challenges or difficulties that they face? In our research, we have found that children with an Alongsider in many places are twice as likely to be in school. They're 3 times more likely to have someone to help with their homework. And even more beautiful is the growing sense of trust and hope they have that there is a God who cares about them. This is what it looks like when a child's life is transformed by God. But there are still thousands of children, vulnerable children, who do not know the love of God, do not know the love of an Alongsider. There's thousands of youth, even just in your area, who do not yet have the sense of passion and purpose to love their neighbors as they love themselves. They're missing an opportunity to make a difference in the world. Stop the video now and take some time to reflect on one child that you know in your own area who does not have an Alongsider. What challenges are they facing? Picture yourself standing with that child, facing that situation. How do you feel? If you're in a group, take some time to share about the children you know who do not have Alongsiders. How do those situations make you feel? Share those stories. And as you listen to one another and listen to God, allow God to break your heart all over again for the children and youth of your nation. All right, welcome back. We find that most first-time leaders in Alongsiders are able to grow their movement to about 50 Alongsiders. But then you get busier and busier just looking after those 50 Alongsiders, and you're no longer able to grow the movement beyond that. In this course, we'd like to teach you how to go from 50 to 500 Alongsiders. The key to getting unstuck is multiplying yourself. You need to go from adding more Alongsiders that you follow up to adding more leaders who will do what you did before and follow up those Alongsiders themselves. Now you can do this right from the beginning of your movement, or you can start right now. It's never too late. So your challenge now, coming out of this video, is to ask God to give you eyes to see those who are potential leaders, those who will become area reps in your movement. So an area rep is just like you. They mobilize and equip Christian youth to become Alongsiders who will walk alongside one little brother or sister each. But they do it in a different area. They recruit new Alongsiders. They form groups. They support and train those groups. They do it just like you've been doing, but in a different area. In Luke chapter 10, Jesus sent out his own mobilizers, the disciples, men and women just like you, who went out into every town And what did he ask them to do? What did he ask them to look for? He asked them to pray, to have eyes to see men and women of peace in every place. These would be the people who welcomed the vision they brought and demonstrated kingdom values. As you think through the particular kingdom values that God has given us in the Alongsiders movement, ask God to lead you to men and women of peace who demonstrate these kingdom values. Belonging. They have a heart for welcoming and giving love to children and youth. Ownership. They want to make sure the movement is locally owned, led, and resourced. Mastery. They have a willingness to learn and an ability to teach and equip others. And finally, most importantly, purpose. They have a passion and a vision to see one generation reaching the next. Stop the video and take some time now to pray and see who God lays on your heart. They will be people who reflect the values that God has given to the Alongsiders movement. They may be mature young Christians who are already Alongsiders or group leaders themselves. Can you make a list of 5 to 10 potential leaders, potential area reps? These are your men and women of peace. Stop the video and pray together and then make a list. Okay, now you have a list of potential area reps. In the future, if someone contacts you about starting Alongsiders in their area, don't create orphaned Alongsiders. Orphaned Alongsiders are Alongsiders who have no one nearby to follow them up. This is an opportunity to appoint a new area rep. Wherever you go, identify local leaders who will commit to take responsibility for the Alongsiders in their area. Think about inviting Alongsiders who are already showing a lot of commitment to step up and become area rep for their area. Finally, take some time at the end of this video to plan how you can gather a group of potential area reps and take them through the Mobilizer 101 training. You can download the videos, you can download the workbook and help them to become the next wave of Alongsiders mobilizers in your movement. Before we finish, think about how your role will need to change when you have a layer of area reps under your leadership. Now your focus will need to shift a little bit from equipping the youth directly to equipping and supporting the area reps so they can equip and support their Alongsiders. You are shifting from being an implementer to being a multiplier. You still have a heart for welcoming and seeing the lives of children and youth transformed, but your focus will need to shift. Before you did it yourself, now you need to raise up, equip and encourage area reps to do just that. And before you know it, your movement will have grown from 50 to 500 Alongsiders. Imagine the lives of children, the lives of youth that are going to be transformed.